For Lord Dagon!
Dawn is breaking.
The time of preparation is almost over.
For Lord Dagon!
For Lord Dagon!
For Lord Dagon! Who's there?
Who's there?
Hello?
For Lord
Who's there?
Dagon!
You are weak, like the gods you pray to.
For Lord Dagon! Huh? You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! When will the Master begin?
For
Lord
Lord
Dagon!
Lord Dagon!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion!
Only the chosen will choose the cleansing.
Survive the cleansing.
Die, unbeliever!
Die, unbeliever! The time of cleansing is almost here! Cannot
Escape the Master's
the
vigilance.
Master's vigilance.
For Lord Dagon!
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
For Lord Dagon!
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in
Be
oblivion!
glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth. Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth.
Day, Lord Dagon!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing! Dawn is breaking!
It is breaking.
Greet the new day, brother.
When will the Master order the cleansing to begin? Everything is ready. The door is unlocked. We just need to throw it open for Lord Dagon to enter. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing. Die, unbeliever! For Lord Dagon!
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth!
You cannot escape the Master's
The
vigilance.
Master's vigilance.
The dawn is breaking.
Weak like the gods you pray to! Be glad you will Today, Lord Dagon walks the earth.
What's going on with you?
The time of cleansing is almost here! Begin? Everything is ready. The door is unlocked.
For
You cannot
Lord
escape the
Dagon!
Master's vigilance!
For Lord Dagon! You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! Who's there? For Lord Dagon!
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! You cannot escape the Master's
The Lord
vigilance!
Dagon!
The time of cleansing is past. Praise be.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance. Who's there?
The door is breaking!
For Lord Dagon! You are weak, like the god you pray to! The time of cleansing is almost here! Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon walks the earth!
To arms!
The time of cleansing is almost here! Do not fear death. Paradise awaits me.
Look at the muscles on you.
Sir.
Thank Talos you've returned safely. Do you have the amulet? Please tell me you have some good news. Ah, good. You should take that to Martin right away. He'll be in the Great Hall reading. He's hardly taken time to sleep since you left.
Hail.
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you? By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle. Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power. I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest, but the workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself. This evil book was written by Mehrunes Dagon himself, and given by him to Manca Cameron. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It should give us the means to open a gate there ourselves. I will continue studying it. It is now clear to me that the only way to stop the Oblivion invasion is to relight the Dragonfires. Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. With these divine gifts, the Daedra of Oblivion have been kept at bay for thousands of years. While the Dragonfires burned, the divine barriers kept the Daedra from making more than fleeting visits to our world. But the Dragonfires can only be relit by an heir of the Septim blood, wielding the Amulet of Kings. This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was undone only by the merest chance. But his complete victory remains perilously close. We must recover the Amulet of Kings and relight the Dragonfires before it is too late to stem Dagon's invasion. I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xarxes translated in a few days. Speak to Joffrey about the spies in the meantime.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that evil book. I fear for what it could do to him if he's not careful. He served with honor. No blade could ask for higher praise. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. The gate guards have reported seeing strangers on the road for the past several nights. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Talk to Stefan. He can tell you where he has seen them. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked the Countess to have the guard keep an eye out for strangers. Track down the spies and kill them. Find out what they know and what they're planning, if possible. I'm counting on you to eliminate those spies. We can't afford to let the Mythic Dawn operate out of Bruma with impunity.
Oh, hello. Yes? Someone needs to get Skjorta under control. You'd think Olfan would be the one to do it.
Bye.
Greetings. Morning.
What's this about?
How goes it? Hello. Duty calls. I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination. Farewell.
What? Except for Juro coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything suspicious? All right, anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Greetings. How are you?
Greetings, Imperial Brother.
For Lord Dagon!
Die! That's the best you can do! You'll never take me down!
I do not fear death. I do not.
Good morning, sir.
Sir. I'll feel better when you've eliminated those spies. There's no telling what they may be planning. What have you learned about the spies? This makes for grim reading. The Mythic Dawn did not take long to locate Martin again. The document speaks of 2 agents. You need to eliminate both of them. The plans you found make it clear that the Mythic Dawn will soon move against us here. You must eliminate their agents in Bruma.
Greetings. It's you. Hi.
Greetings. My feet are killing me.
What? I heard that some cult called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's assassination. Not that I can think of. People are mostly staying home, what with all the troubles in the world. Goodbye.
Hello. Edla. Edla Darkheart. If you want to be a marksman, I can train you. If you can breathe, I can teach you. One place is pretty much like another. Regner hates it, but Regner hates everything. Poor Arnora. Seems her boyfriend Gerunder has stolen some gold from her and left her penniless. Now he's in jail and she's destitute. Arnora and Gerunder were once a happy couple, but that's over now. I hear he took all of their money and stashed it after he committed a robbery. He was going to skip town on Arnora, but got arrested before making good on his escape. Now she has no money left at all. Poor thing. Bye.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine or it's off to jail. That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First, we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Skjorda, Nordwinds. We've got clothes and armor, and I've got a headache. So keep your voice down, please. We drink because we're happy. We're Nords. It's just the thick tongue and fat head the day after that makes me unhappy. They're saying some cult murdered the Emperor and are opening the Oblivion Gates. Do you think any of it's true? Farewell.
I'm Ulfund, the light armor trainer. Skjorda and I run North Winds. Please excuse us. We had a little drink up last night. Still a little muzzy. Just like Skyrim, except for all the tight-ass Heartlanders around. All work and chapel. No wonder they're so sour. I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks. Goodbye.
Morning.
I'm Surotan, proud owner of Nova Roma, a little piece of Heartland Empire here in the lofty Gerals. No need to go to the Imperial City. Bruma may look like a Skyrim town, but we've got all the comforts of the warm Nibbanean south. They say that Oblivion Gates have opened outside cities all across Tamriel. Gods preserve us. Bye.
How do you do? Go ahead, please. Rumor has it that Edla Darkheart left Skyrim with the law right behind her. Good day.
How are you?
Go ahead, please. Frostcrag Spire has been uninhabited for so long. They say it was as wondrous as the Arcane University itself. Not on my watch. Captain Bird will know for sure, though. We all report to him. Bye.
Hello! What can I do for you today? Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Vlindrel? They say he haunts the road to Coral. Not that I've ever seen him myself, mind you. The Countess is Heartland Nibbanean, and so are most guildsmen and chapelmen. But most others are as Nordish as you'll find. I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. You're looking for one? Right then. Head up the stairs. It's the first door on your right. Remember, I didn't say it was clean. I said it was cheap. Good journey to you. Hello!
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer. Hanmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hanmund and I live together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me. You hear about Gerunder? He was caught stealing gold, and now he's in jail. I bet our Nora's beside herself with grief. Bruma's a funny place. Half Cyrodiil and half Skyrim. I'm Old Nord all the way. I keep the old songs and stories alive. Good day.
I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out. Plenty of mineral deposits in the Gerald Mountains. I'm out for weeks at a time by myself, but I don't mind it.
Hi there.
Be seeing you.
How do you do?
What is it? I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge. She's just back from a trip south, they say. Haven't seen hide nor hair of her myself, though. Stays indoors all day long, I guess. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun. Farewell.
What do you want? Good day.
Can't you see that I'm upset? Our affairs are none of your business. I don't know who you are, and you think I'm going to talk to you about my ex-lover? We'll see. For me, you should... Well, isn't that sweet of you? I suppose I can trust you with this information. After all, if you can help me recover my stolen gold, you may find yourself earning some of it. I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. I know what you've heard, all about Jorunda and his run-in with the town guard. Well, let's just say it isn't exactly all true. I may have let a detail or two leak out to entice someone such as you to assist me. Until you agree to my scheme, I don't want to say more. All I can promise is that you'll be making a lot of money. Are you in or are you out? Smart answer. Here's the deal. Jorunda and I have had a rocky relationship at best. Against my will, I've been dragged all over Cyrodiil helping him commit petty crimes. I wouldn't say we're thieves. I mean, we've stolen things, sure. But we've never stolen that much at one time. Just enough to keep us going. That is until last year. Jorunda started to take risks and began robbing more dangerous targets. Not just lone merchants, mind you. I'm talking about the bigger scores, like estates and tax shipments. I begged him to stop, as I knew that his capers would one day lead to violence. He just threatened to hurt me if I got in his way. I think the gold changed him, I really do. He wasn't the man I met 7 years ago. The few times I tried to say something, he'd strike me or push me away. I began to become frightened of him. Our last score was a tax shipment being delivered to the Imperial City. We robbed it, and in the midst of the chaos, Jorunda killed a guard. I was mortified. We snatched up the gold and holed up in the mountains. He said if I breathed a word of the murder to anyone, he'd kill me. I was terrified of him at this point. 2 days later, the Bruma City Guard traced us to our makeshift campsite. I was off gathering food, but Jorunda was captured. Served him right. When I went back to the site later, the gold was gone. He'd moved it. What I need you to do is go to the Bruma Castle dungeons and speak to him for me. Convince him to tell you where the gold is, and then we split it. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out. Not that it's anybody's business, but I have noticed voices coming from Jurl's house. But I've never seen anybody but Jurl go in or out. Strange. He's not likely to just come out and tell you, so get creative.
Hello.
Hello. I'm listening. What do you need? What's a bother? Don't be too long about it. I gotta stay with you so there isn't any funny business. No touching the locks. I haven't got all day. I haven't got all...
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. I'm listening. Oh, where'd you get that? That's good. Don't try to manipulate me. You can't scare me. Really? Interesting. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into telling something and the guards put you up to it. That fetcher of a guard, Terelius, is always trying to be sneaky. Well, you can forget it. Tell him it isn't going to work.
Day.
I don't know who you are, nor do I care. All I know is that I want you to leave. Go ahead. Handsomely done. A pleasure doing... Well, isn't that sweet of you? Oh, that's great. That's really too much. I wish I could say that. Not now, not later, not ever. You can't scare me. I'm not impressed. I'm not talking to you about anything. You're an outsider. I bet you're trying to trick me into that fetcher. I don't know who you are. I'm listening. Nice
No
try.
touching the locks. No touching the locks. No touching the locks.
Greetings. What do you want? I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better. I was at Olav's earlier, and I ran into this Dunmer named Rainiel Dreles. After a round or two, he told me he was an honest-to-goodness vampire hunter.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainiel slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow. I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. Farewell. What? I trust. Be seeing you. What do you want? Say what you're going to say. Not now, not later, not ever. I doubt it. That's great! How's it go again? I don't think so. I was at Olav's earlier.
Yes, the vamp...
Apparently, he seemed to be... I make sure my guards treat the look... Just go away.
What is it?
Salute. Welcome. Please say your piece.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Good.
See you.
Be seeing you. I am waiting. I make sure my guards treat the local Nords and their ways with respect. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better. I trust that you'll handle things appropriately. The less I know about it, the better.
I'm done talking to you.
For Lord Dagon.
I do not fear death.
Well met.
Get out of here before you make it quick. I trust that you'll handle. Just leave.
Hi there.
Well met, my lord. Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane. Sirach is a good healer. He's a Red Guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts. The Countess is in attendance. Please observe proper etiquette.
Mythic Dawn has been... How about that? Did you ever hear about the ghost of Lord Oblivion? They say he haunts the road to court. Not that I've seen him myself.
Is this true?
Yes.
I've heard Edla Darkheart was once an assassin.
I'm not surprised. The way she handles a bow.
Is that so? Aren't we lucky to have a skilled healer in town?
He's good. We're lucky to have him.
Really? Did you hear about break? In Lyrian, a vampire hunter named Rainiel Dralis. Hail!
Yes? What have you learned about the spies? Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The gods did not idly choose you as their agent, whatever you may think. But we have not eliminated the threat against Bruma and Cloud Ruler Temple, only delayed it. I will warn the Countess of the danger. You should speak to Martin. I believe he has made some progress with the Mysterium Xarxes. I will send word to the Countess at once of the danger to Bruma. You should speak to Martin about his progress with the Xarxes.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual, but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. The only way to obtain a Daedric artifact is through the cults devoted to each of the Daedric lords. The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction to Daedric cults. The library here has a copy if you need it. Remember, the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will consume the physical form of the artifact in order to release its Daedric power. I've learned that the Mysterium Xerxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Manca Cameron bound himself to the Xerxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book, but I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
Yes?